Soccer star, I see a big one there. Chelsea's agent. Check kills Arsenal. All right.
I think this is just a point.
These are not happy times for Petr Cech.
There are only two Arsenal in the world that I like. Arsenal of Benin, which is Bendel Insurance, and Arsenal of London. Unfortunately, they lost yesterday, but let nobody write them off. They can bounce back, and they are likely still to win the EPL.
Let's just quickly talk about, it's been in the news recently, Odjuz Okalu wanting to become FIFA president. Now he's getting the NFL board, they're giving him support. Come on, you can do it.
The rules are very clear. You cannot jump into the fray without having a platform. Which platform is he using? As a former governor, are you going to be, as a former governor, going to run for FIFA president? Let's be honest, he's our friend, he's one of our mentors, he's a media person, I mean, he's been very good to the media, but can we be honest? How can somebody who is not even on the NFF board, is not in CAF, the rules are quite clear. You must have a platform to run. If you don't have a platform, please, let's not deceive Dr. Odjuz Okalu. He's a nice guy, but let's not play to the gallery.
All right, then. We won't say goodbye to Ben. You'll still stay with us. We'll do everything together. Match day 22 of the Nigeria Professional Football League.
Exactly.
And it looks like no looking back for Aimba.
Sunshine Stars is playing today, so let's see what's going to happen if they're going to go back to the top, because it's really, really getting interesting.
And of course, Heartland too. They'll be playing today.
They'll conclude the match early as this morning. I think 9 a.m. That's when the game should have started. With the game, they couldn't finish it towards 1. Okay, that's the result you have there on your screen. Aimba and Lobby Stars 2-1. It was just a tale of two Ifeanyi scoring the goals, 31st and 39 minutes.
FC Taraba
and Akwa United. FC Taraba kind of doing the double over Akwa United this time. When they traveled the last time to Akwa United, they won by a lone goal. And again now they are winning this one. Giwa FC and Warrior Wolves, it was 1-1. I think that's what Warrior Wolves actually wanted, being able to get a draw from that one, getting a point. Dolphins and Abia Warriors. Now, this is not good for Dolphins. Still in relegation waters. I think they should have done better than this. Academy Warriors and Kwara United 2 goals to nothing. Academy winning that one. Wiki Tourist and Nassau United, it was goalless draw. Bayelsa United and Kano Pillars. Kano Pillars, I told you about Kano Pillars picking a point at Bayelsa United. So Kano Pillars, of course, they're really good. Like we said earlier, we talked about the fact that some games will be played today. And of course, because of rain, that's why those games were actually postponed, and all the Shooting Stars and Heartland. So what's going to happen? Rangers, of course, Rangers and Shooting Stars. That game, Rangers were actually leading by a lone goal before it was called off. And the next one later today was to be Ifeanyi and, of course, Sunshine Stars.
I think we should let Ben tell us which of the games got you talking.
Yeah. I think Enyimba got me really excited because they just suddenly start coming up, and you know, if you see the way they started, the way they've been in the last 4 weeks, you think that Enyimba is not going to do well this season. But as it is looking now, Enyimba is a team to beat. Kano Pillars, I'm a bit not very happy with their performance. No, they are not tired. What I really want Kano Pillars to do if they were going to win, which I think Enyimba too can win, because they are back-to-back champions of the African Champions League.
It's been a while.
They can do it again. And the way they are springing up, I think that Enyimba, with Kaduri Kana in charge, may just do it again.
Okay. All right.
Let's just quickly talk about the top 4 teams in the Nigeria Professional Football League. That's it right there. Enyimba Football Club of Aba.
Sunshine Stars.
It's 41-39 now, so the Sunshine Stars get to win. They push off Enyimba again. So we love it. It's competitive. There's Warrior Wolves on 37 points, third on the table. Wiki Tourists. Guys that attempt to be tourists when they travel. They just go look around and so maybe because of me, Wiki Tourists someday might just start getting those post points on the road. But that's the bottom 4, not looking good for the Port Harcourt-based teams. Dolphins, Sharks, Bayelsa United, Cecilia's Club, Taraba FC.
I like even Sharks were losing 1-0 before the rain stopped. Yes,
so
it's
getting really tough.
Sharks, they cannot swim in water. They should swim out of the relegation.
A lot of people trying to understand what's going on with Sharks? Could it be because of what they did to bring up
I think part of the problem, if you ask me, Austin, is the fact that most of these club sites, again, are funded by governments, state governments. And so at times, money is not released to the players. And so you saw the protests by Dolphins and even Sharks before some monies were released. Warri Wolves only recently were paid. And so it is not good for professional football because these players, as you know, some of them are breadwinners of their families. And so if you don't give them what they should take home, as we sit here, if you don't get your money at the end of the month, how do you take care of yourself? How will you be dressed like this?
I have bed. I just
we must wake up to the reality that professional football is not.
I know. We keep saying that I should be able to take care of it.
It's not just mere recreation. It's big business.
And then you are paying. No Nigerian player is earning 150,000 naira per month. So which is very sad. So we must wake up, and Nigeria, as far as we know, is one of the richest countries in the world. So we must pay well.
Okay, that's what you have there. I'm liking this particular club. If I don't know what you're trying to do now. You're having the big stars, so to speak, coming in. You're bringing Daniel Amokachi, Ike Shoromu. Already you have John Obudu. 3 of them together, to coach.
And Ben has actually worked with Daniel Amokachi.
I was actually supposed to be at this event, but because Sports Day was marking its 7th year anniversary last Saturday, that's why I was not there. And I'm excited that Dan took it, because Dan called me and said, look, I want you to come down to Newe. And Ifeanyi is a fantastic character. I mean, if you know him with football, he's passionate. The owner of Capital is a nice guy. And I believe that this club will be well funded because I know Amokachi very well. I know Ikechukwu very well. They will insist on real order. For
good welfare, take care of players. I know Dan Amokachi for that. Take care of my players.
And
my players are fine,
he's a disciplinarian. When we were in the Super Eagles, we used to call him the enforcer. If your phone rings while you are in camp, he's the one who will say $100.
All right.
I wish him the best.
So much. We wish them all the best anyway. And thank you so much, Ben, for coming on this post this morning.
Okay, we'll bring Ben Alaiya again. We need to go on a quick break now. Hopefully we'll get to show you that reaction in table tennis in Nigeria. Segun Toriola saying that coaching seems to be the problem. The coach of table tennis in Nigeria, Nasiru Bello, says it's not coaching. Let them take care of players, play more competitions, and table tennis in Nigeria will be fine. We'll talk about it when we come back. Stay with us.
I remember when I was in cadet junior, the style I played, the coach taught me how to play table tennis. They are still doing the same thing now when table tennis is already upgraded. So the problem we have, next problem now is coach. From the states and from the club side, we don't have a good coach. However, our coaches, they need to upgrade their standard. Because if not so, we are not going to improve in table tennis. But the federation, they have been trying. Now they are thinking of, is it possible to bring coach to Nigeria? And that's why sometimes they invite some ITF coaching coach to Nigeria for lecture the coaches in Nigeria so that they can upgrade their coaching standard. So that's the only problem we have now, only the coaching.
I can gladly tell you that coaches is not the problem to players in Nigeria as far as table tennis is concerned. How the kind of exposure you give to those players, they need to be going to competition simultaneously, playing with different players and acquiring more knowledge and different knowledge from all these outside players. For instance, you cannot keep a player, you cannot keep a student in a class without even testing them, nurturing them lecture from Monday to night, from January to December, without taking them out there. It will look as if your work is not even done. What we do need to do is to give these players adequate exposure. After we do all these things we are doing, if they can be having simultaneous competition, invitation competition, or whatever, they can be attending it. It will enhance their performance and help them very well. The coaches in Nigeria, we have good coaches in Nigeria. What we need to the coaches in Nigeria is maybe sending them for courses, short courses, long-time courses. So, to refreshing their memories. Because we meet up with the international standard. It's only the facilities for the coaches are not adequate. We need to be sending them for international courses. That is what I think we need to do now.
Okay,
I'm
so
loving it.
that's the debate. That's what we're saying. Segun Toriola experienced, he's seen it all. Says when he was in the junior cadet category, that he was taught table tennis in a different way. When he became a senior player, different way. To this point, that it is coaching that they need to change. The coach came out to say,
no, that's
beyond
not the case.
coaching.
It's beyond coaching.
I think I need to agree with the coach a little bit, because he says if you play more competitions, organize more international tournaments, and of course also train the coaches, definitely they will do better.
When you play more competition and you're losing.
Because
your coach.
Because he also said there needs to be infrastructure.
Exactly. Talk about the training of the coaches. Now, when you're having a coach who's got the job for a very long time, I mean, he's not been updated and all that. There are no seminars, nothing to even inform them and tell them, okay, this is the latest thing. I know the coaches are supposed to be doing it, but you now ask yourself, how much are they being paid? How motivated are these coaches for them to have that kind of money to travel for international courses?
Now it's getting into another part. Maybe Anne should tell us, Anne, what is the problem?
What is the problem?
Is it coaching or players when the results are not are coming in?
If you're asking me the problem,
You need to know.
But I think that game should actually come to a level where football is in Nigeria. I don't know how they're going to do that, but the earlier they do it, then the better for Nigeria.
Thank you very much. I think that is it. They need to take it a step forward.
Step by step.